Steelers Texans going up against Ryan Falcons.
Guys.
With that, let's send you to Atlanta now, where Brandon Gaudin and Charles
Yes, I
Davis
gotta see how it plays off.
Thank you, Larry, from the home of the Falcons since New Dome, just on the outskirts of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken very short. And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line.
So many times during the course of a game, Brandon, the special teams actually helps out their offense. Not in this case. They did them zero favors with that return.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
I like how you guys are all like singing and just singing going try.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, dang.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Dang, he's real good. He likes to throw far
right
passes.
off the bat. 41 yards.
I don't like
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And Jones has it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Here's Ryan. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. This guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Jones has it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? Now back for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. High in the air to bring it in. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. So pretty for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
So just about half the time.
Wait, what?
Now a 1st carry for Lamar Miller.
Ooh, kill him.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a good, strong run there.
Who doesn't do that? You put it somewhere else.
It was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will
it's not like
take
when you play with somebody else and they're like at your house. Like the controls feel different.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler.
Wow.
In the air, and now it's intercepted.
That was good. That was a good pick.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 10 now, Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on third down plays, but when you go for it on fourth down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down.
He does.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Ryan, complete over the middle to Hardy. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Hardy from 17 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, ah!
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Osweiler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now it's Osweiler, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. Back when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. So out come the Falcons now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I don't know if
Now Ryan on second down. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 56 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught inside the 5. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And with their guys in this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Kai, you got some bad stuff on you. Kai, you got an AK and you got money. You got something bad in your mouth.
The throw on first down with Osweiler. And almost intercepted.
Okay, I'm about to call.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Yeah.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
That's what we're going to do. But David's never on, so you know how that goes.
From the gun, it's Osweiler. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
He doesn't even pick up. How does that go?
Here's Osweiler to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They get 6 on the pickup.
Okay, I don't care.
The drive will continue. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And there's a surprise. You come out of the lockers, you're winning, kicking it away. I'm sure the receiving team is expecting you to kick it away. Surprise them with the onside kick, and it worked.
You know that they're ready to roll coming out of the locker room. Oftentimes, though, you see the team that's losing resort to something like this, trying to steal a possession. This was completely unexpected, but well played.
He's got time. Pressure from behind, and he's going to be thrown down. DJ Reader busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
It looks like all of them combined, doesn't it? It looks like jumper.
On second down, here's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead.
He keeps them going for either verdict or Hail Marys.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Osweiler.
What'd you say?
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hill was going to come from.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Third down here. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed,
Man,
because
got
that's
like
a bit of a
giant
surprise. I
cramp.
know he's in the middle of some traffic, and
That hurt,
bodies
that
all
hurt.
around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Get an interception, I guess.
Picked off by Jalen Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
Falcons. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over
Yeah,
in
you
their own
already knew
territory.
that.
But the other guys held up.
Trying to
They
get
didn't
rid
give
of
up any
concussion.
points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see
Oh,
what
it's
his
like playing
offense
Madden 17
can
now.
do. Second and 10. It's Ryan again.
Yeah, you keep it going for Hail
He's going
Mary.
off one, deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
On every
That's
offensive
busy.
coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance.
He's got a man. Complete. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 45 yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down, and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Andre Howell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a loss of 5 there.
Baby
Bringing up
played the
second.
game.
Well,
Since
that
you wanted
wasn't
to play.
exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there? Yeah.
No.
And you got that far back. No bueno.
But I'll tell you what, I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, it's picked off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them
where are you
is
going?
that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's Ryan to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. To throw forward is Ryan. And this is going to be caught. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Have I really been streaming for 20 minutes?
Where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Yeah, touch it.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Miller, the lone setback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Now it's Osweiler. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
We just gotta try our best.
You are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
To throw is Osweiler. He's got Fuller.
Yeah.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
You put it for like 3
and this
minutes,
time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Now it's Osweiler. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Oh, and the hard count
I wasn't even paying attention.
This might be a first down.
That's my fault.
Too quick to the trigger that time. Neutral zone infraction, and that'll cost him 5 yards. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here comes play number 6.
You're not even watching them, man.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Miller.
I don't even know what's going on
Falcons
there.
going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And a first carry here for Jonathan Grimes. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They give him a gain of 37.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of over nowadays?
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game, and however it turns out, it turns out.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10 now. Ryan.
Get out of here, boy.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here's Ryan to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. And now out comes Houston. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something. Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Again, it's Miller. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Excellent. Oh. That's in the scene. The dude kicked me out for some reason. That I don't know why. But whatever. Haters gotta hate. Peace.